Well, guys, how's it going? It's Mitchell Mander, and I'm a little excited and giddy and happy right now because I just got done watching the latest episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, episode 143, and this, in my opinion, is the best episode of Sun and Moon, and probably one of the best episodes of Pokemon, period. Like, this episode was so good. Incineroar versus Torracat. I mean, it was just fantastic. I think this may actually, I'm not gonna lie, especially with what I'm seeing for next week's episode, I think this may go down as possibly the best battle in the Pokemon anime. It might actually surpass Ash versus Paul. I know that's kind of a bold statement to make, but my goodness, this battle is just fantastic. I kind of wish it was within the league, like the league finals, because just imagine if this was the finals and Ash won after this. Because my goodness, is this battle so good. So, to start off, Naganadel versus Lucario was great. I did like this battle, and I did like I like the fact that Naganadel got a win in, just like with Melmetal. It at least got one victory in, and I am happy with that. But the battle between Naganadel and Lucario was really good. I like the strategies used, and I like the fact that to end it off, Ash had Naganadel use Dragon Pulse after using X-Scissor on Lucario, who stopped it, and then used Dragon Pulse. He kind of was adapting to the situation well, kind of in total Ash Ketchum sense. Because, yeah, that was a fantastic move on Ash's part. And I just like Naganadel's reaction following this. Just it being so happy, and it was spinning around, going over to show off to the other Pokemon in the stadium, and that was great. But the main focus is Incineroar versus Torracat, and it was fantastic. I like the fact that Torracat got some pretty good, decent hits on Incineroar, and it was going back and forth for a little bit. He was wailing Incineroar around for a little bit with a Flame Charge. I like the fact that Incineroar pretty much tanked the Fire Blast and basically bulked up to maximum power, and yeah, the animation here was just fantastic. But then we have Torracat almost going down at one point because Incineroar grabs it by the head, and they think, oh, it knocked it out with Throat Chop, but it gets right back up. And then we get the final clash, which is the Z move, Inferno Overdrive Clash, which I've been wanting Ash to use it because I was wondering how this was going to be utilized, as he got the Firium Z Crystal late in the game. But it was used fantastically here, where the Z moves clash, and then we get a Revenge and Throat Chop clash. Oh, and then, yeah. The dust settles. It looks like they're standing up, and looks like Torracat's about ready to go down. But then Incineroar kind of just breathes heavily and falls over, and the undefeatable Incineroar has fallen. After all this time, Master Royal has been dethroned. Ash has defeated Kukui's Incineroar, and that was fantastic. And oh my gosh, I was already happy with that result. I was expecting them to draw, but I actually like this better, because right after this we get the Torracat evolving into Incineroar. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was so happy. Incineroar faints immediately after evolving, which I'm fine with. I didn't think it was going to battle too much more. Its story has come to a conclusion, in my opinion. This is full circle right there, and this was brilliant writing. I like the fact that, even though I didn't like Rowlet versus Decidueye, that had a conclusion. Lycanroc versus Lycanroc had a conclusion. Torracat and Incineroar had a conclusion. It went from being, a Litten that stood no chance against it to actually defeating it and evolving and becoming an Incineroar. And that is fantastic. And next week we will finish off with Pikachu versus Tapu Koko. Fortunately, Naganadel is going to probably go down pretty easily against Tapu Koko, but I'm hoping for a good battle against it. But I also like the fact that, I know I'm kind of jumping around the place here, but I like the fact that Tapu Koko just shows up and just slaps Kukui's 6th Pokeball out of his hand. He's just like, nope, I'm battling. Forget that one. Nobody cares about that one. I would still like to know who the 6th Pokemon is. It's probably something that he's had, like a Pelipper or something, I don't know. But, yeah, I just like the fact that Tapu Koko jumps in and he's like, yep, I'm battling now. You're failing, Kukui. You're gonna lose this battle, so I'm gonna win it for you. But yeah, and even in the preview for next week, it looks fantastic. But I'm sorry, but I'm just overhyped right now because this was, in my opinion, this is probably the best episode of Sun and Moon. There have been some great episodes of Sun and Moon. There are some episodes where I figured I'm like, they're not going to be able to top this. But then they go ahead and they do it. And yeah, this was a fantastic episode. And I have to say, 10 out of 10. Probably my favorite Sun and Moon episode. Next week's episode could surpass it. Who knows? But yeah, I love this episode. So guys, I know I've been fanboying for like 6 minutes, so what do you guys think of this battle? What do you think of Torracat evolving and then Incineroar? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's wait until next week's episode to see the conclusion to this amazing battle. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.